1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm Tony Goldman. I'm here to fulfill a dream of mine, and that dream is to record another record. It's been a long time since I did the last record, about 17, 18 years ago.
So Tony is
Circumstances were a bit different. I was 17 years younger, and I had a different pair of lungs. They were my own at that time. Almost 3 years ago, I was blessed enough to have a double lung transplant. Very nice. When I had my double lung transplant, it gave me a new and renewed life. I wanted to sing again. I didn't sing for a whole bunch of years before that because, business, life, physical conditions, a lot of things. And it was time for me to come back to that. Drums are in there, right?
Yes.
And I sing where? Out in the open? Or in the back room?
You have to stay here.
Yeah, everybody is on their own track.
So the bass plays here. Can you leave the door open or closed?
I'm probably open. Oh, we'll
It's
see.
like being in an MRI.
Yeah. If I behave myself, you'll let me out. Here,
I have no
Martha,
doubt.
Martha. Pete and I actually found this song, Lifelong Love Affair, and I said, well, let's play it. Nobody ever heard of it, but we played it and said, boy, this is sweet. And we chose it for the title of the album.
I have tried encounter groups. I've tried psychiatry.
The songs that I've chosen virtually are as old, if not older than me. All of them. I felt that I could take very old songs that have been heard time and time again and put my own take on it. Sunny Side of the Street, I remember as just such a happy, happy tune.
Grab your coat and get your hat. Leave your worries on the doorstep and just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Can't you hear that bit of bat?
I've always loved music. I've always loved singing. I've never given myself the real time to develop myself as a singer. I've been too busy trying to redevelop urban communities around the East Coast of the United States for the last 40 years.
Blues on parade, and I'm not afraid. Cross my rover, cross over.
From a real estate context, that's where the value is, on the sunny side of the street. But it's a point in time where I feel melody has been absent from the scene. I'm missing it. I'm missing the essence of warmth, of sentimentality. That's what captures me.
My heart won't try. Okay. Can we do that again 3 times?
I completely trusted Pete to do what Pete does. And I trusted that Pete would bring in his kindred spirits and who he felt were the right colors to express these songs. And Pete orchestrated it, I think, beautifully.
This year's fancies.
That's when I come back in?
Yes, this year's fancies are passing fancies. Right, Tom?
That's when I come back in,
Yes,
yeah.
after you hear a whole chorus of Joe, but I'll cue you. The fact that Tony sings it and is overt about being grateful for this chance, I think really encourages everyone else to kind of get in touch with that. Each of us has our broken wing. Okay, here we are. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Pete heard the music, as he orchestrated it, and we talked about it, but I didn't hear what he heard in terms of the song.
You go to my head and you linger like a haunting refrain, and I find you spinning around in my brain.
The romantic songs are really devoted to Janet and how I feel about her, and the poetry I want to sing to her. I don't write poetry. I said, you're better off getting the best poets, the best music, and then express yourself.
Like a kicker in a julep or two.
beautiful, man.
Yeah, that's good. Huh? Never sounded bad.
Something? I know.
Yeah. Really?
Fantastic.
Thanks.
It's really wonderful.
Old Man River, that old man river, he must know something, but don't say nothing. He just keeps rolling, he keeps on rolling along.
Goldman River, certainly from my experience in my transplant, we lift different bales and we tote different barges, but the relevancy of struggle and pain and suffering is relevant to everybody everywhere.
It just keeps rolling along.
He knows what's at stake and how every breath that any of us takes is a gift. But for him, it's like really literally true.
Those fortunate and unfortunate folks that are out there in the world of need of organ donation, what you're going to hear from me is would never have happened. Bizarre that one person's deep tragedy could be another's celebration. Strange as life goes on. As it is, there's good that comes out of the ashes in that my donor's life lives on through me.
Tote that barge, lift that bell, get a little drunk, and you land in jail. I get weary and sick of trying. I'm tired of living and scared of dying. But Old Man River, it just keeps rolling along.
These are moments to stop and smell the roses. These are songs that I've been humming for 50 years. The memories of the early moments come right back, and time evaporates. It's amazing in your emotional bank that you know the things that become so strong to you early on remain strong and colorful in your life.
Letter A, Lee. And again, we'll stop and I'll count that 2 bars before B in.
Sure.
So you'll have heard this chord, Tony.
Happy days are here again. The skies above are clear again.
Happy Days, that was a song that was really developed in the Depression days. And I think that happy days after a deep economic crisis and crash, it's time to bring a song like that to the table. And I'm the absolute optimist at all times. The way I see the landscape today and trying to express that song as a song that's relevant today.
Happy days are here again.
Music and singing is the happiest thing I have in my life, other than the enjoyment of my wife and my family and my children and my grandchildren. And I'm privileged to be able to have 2 good lungs and the ability to have Pete Malinverni help to orchestrate this.
lucky we all are to take a breath. I think that people who listen to it should listen to it in that way. You'll be inspired to, notice that, in fact, the sky is blue even above the clouds.
Once you go through the door, there can be terrific brightness and sunshine and a new life on the other side of the door. Anything is possible.
'Cause happy days, they are here again. The sky